Hey folks, welcome to another video. Last month at AWE, I had the opportunity to meet with Steen Strand, the CEO of a company called Emteq Labs, who are working on a revolutionary pair of eyewear that sense your emotions. They can use facial movements measured by optical sensors similar to the ones that you'd have in an optical mouse to gain insights into your emotional state as well as your dietary habits.
Let me start my demo by using our larger glasses, which are more full featured, so we can get the kind of full picture of how things work. So this is going through a little calibration process where it's basically taking max and min values. You'll see this smooth out in a second. This is measuring my face in real time and then Bluetoothing that information to the computer. So you can see if I make a big frown, you see that red spike, big smile, you see that green go up. If I raise my eyebrows, you see the blue go up. And I can do all kinds of complicated facial expressions, even asymmetrical facial expressions, and our sensors will capture that. So we have real-time information about what's going on with the face. Just a quick view of what you can do with that. There's lots of applications, but imagine if you knew second by second across your day what your mood was. Are you up? Are you down? And then could associate that with what's going on in your life. It would unlock all kinds of interesting insights from a perspective of emotional health. On the dietary side, I'm going to take a peanut here. Start chewing it. Here we're measuring chewing and bites. Pause. Take another nut. Now I'm on my second bite. It's counting the chews. Now this may not, basically I have two sensors here that are measuring what my jaw is doing. That's how I'm calculating this information. Now this may not seem like very sophisticated, but from that simple piece of data, I know when you started eating, I know how long you ate for. I know if you ate quickly or ate slowly. I know how many bites you had per meal. I know how many chews you had per bite. I know how much time you took in between your chews and in between your bites. All of these metrics, there's research around that shows their relationship to dietary health. And further, I can use the fact that I know when you're eating to then cue you to take a photo so we can log food. So I'm going to take a photo right now. I have a little plate set up on my desk. That photo will transmit, in this case, up to the computer. And then we'll do a little analysis. It takes about 10 seconds to process this. And in this case, we're just using ChatGPT-4, which is actually turning out to be quite accurate and is getting better every month. Give it a second here. Here's the nutritional information. So let's see, protein bar, bread slice, yellow bell pepper, orange butter. So quite accurate. And you can see I have calorie information, nutritional information, and whatnot. I'm going to show you some other things we can do here. We can do facial movements like bruxism, jaw clenching. We can do blinking, winks. We can do activity and posture. I move my head around. If I start walking or running.
So the folks at Emteq have a pretty versatile set of use cases for their glasses. The full-featured set of glasses that were in that particular demo presentation, which was the same presentation that was given to me at AWE, are currently in place for things like motion picture and television ratings. So if you go for a screening, instead of just doing a survey at the end, wearing those glasses, they can actually see in real time or near real time your reactions through facial expressions, which is pretty cool. And of course the dietary glasses, which are a more limited feature set of glasses, could help you with both dietary intake and diet itself, and getting regular about when you're eating and changing your eating habits. So I'm excited to see what Emteq brings to market in the future. Right now it's kind of more of a conceptual phase, early in the process, not in production just yet for general consumer use, but I could see this type of technology being adapted into other applications. So for example, the new smart glasses coming from people like Meta or Apple or Google could integrate some of this technology that Emteq is using in their Sense glasses for their own future products as well.
So I'm currently using a pair of glasses from Emteq. And what they're doing is actually sensing my facial expressions. So if I'm very angry, you can see that red line jump up. And if I'm happy and laughing, you can see that green line
Many thanks to Steen and the folks at Emteq for lining up the appointment and meeting with us at AWE. It was really cool to be able to see this facial movement technology in a set of glasses that are thin and light, and how it can be used for health and wellness purposes. I kind of expected it to be something like, oh, you can map your facial expressions for your avatar, which, yes, that's probably a case that you could use these glasses for, but seeing the presentation around emotional well-being and around dietary habits was really fascinating and eye-opening for me. I'll be back with more content soon. Until next time, get out there and enjoy some VR or AR for yourself. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye now.